Okay guys, so let's begin our discussion over the JEE main pattern exercises for the chapter Application of Integrals. First question says that the area bounded by these two curves is what? Okay, so you need to interpret both the curves. For that you need to understand that when I say y is equals to mod x minus 1, the property of mod x is that mod x is equal to x when x is greater than or equal to 0. So mod x minus 1 will be interpreted as x minus 1 for all non-negative x's, and mod x is equals to minus x when x is less than 0. So mod x minus 1 will be minus x minus 1. Similarly, when you are going to talk about y equals minus mod x plus 1, this will be equal to minus x plus 1 when x is non-negative, because mod x is same as x there, and then when x is negative, mod x is minus x, so minus minus becomes plus, you get x plus 1 when x is negative. What you get when you plot these two is, these are just straight lines, not a big task. When you put x equals 0, you get minus 1, right? When you put x equals 0, you get minus 1. When you put x equals 1, you get 0. This is what you get as the curve of mod of x minus 1. This point is 1 comma 0, this point is 0 comma minus 1, this point is minus 1 comma 0. And if the next curve you are going to plot, you are going to get this as minus mod x plus 1, and here this is 0 comma 1. You have to find the area bounded by these, that means this area you need to find. Clearly this complete area is 4 times of this alone area. And what is the area of this particular shaded part? The area of the shaded region, area asked in the question, is 4 times area of, say this is A, center is O, and this point is C, 4 times area of triangle AOC. Clear? What is this? This is 4 times area of triangle AOC will be what? Integral from 0 to 1. Now what is this curve? Obviously this is the curve that is going to be taken into consideration. Over here you can see x is non-negative, so minus mod x plus 1 will be minus x plus 1 dx, because mod x is equal to x when x is non-negative, and from 0 to 1 obviously x is non-negative. So this becomes 4 times minus x squared by 2 plus x from 0 to 1. This is minus 1 by 2 plus 1, which is 4 into 1 by 2, which is 2 square units, and the answer therefore is B. Clear? Pretty easy question. Moving on to the next. If y equals fx makes positive intercepts of 2 and 1 unit on x and y coordinates. Okay. So if you are knowing the intercepts, what does this mean? If fx is making positive intercepts of 2 and 1 on x and y coordinate axis, that means 2 comma 0 and 0 comma 1, both these points lie on f or lie on the graph of f, or f is passing through these 2 points. I can say this. This means what? This means f of 2 is 0 and f of 0 is 1. F of 2 is 0 and f of 0 is 1. Now, what is the next thing that is being said is that it encloses an area of 3 by 4 square units with the x-axis. Then what is the value of this integral? Okay, so integral 0 to 2, because on the x-axis it is making an intercept of 2 and along the x-axis it is enclosing the area of 3 by 4. So 0 to 2 fx dx is 3 by 4. I want to know what is 0 to 2 x into f dash x dx. Over here you can clearly apply by parts, right? And you can get first number into integration of second number from 0 to 2. So integration of f dash x will be fx minus integration of d by dx of first number, which is 1, into integration of second from 0 to 2. This term is given to you as 3 by 4 above. What is this? This is 2 into f of 2 minus 0 into f of 0 minus 3 by 4. F of 2 is 0. F of 0 is 1. You get 2 into 0 minus 0 into 1, which is 0. 0 minus 3 by 4 is minus 3 by 4, and therefore your answer is this. Are you understanding? So pretty easy enough. The intercept concept actually gave us these two values and also gave us that this integration will be carried from 0 to 2 because it is along x-axis, and only that particular portion from 0 to 2 is what is being taken into account. Moving on to the next question, let's see what it says. Third question is that the area bounded by x-axis curve y equals fx and the lines x equals 1 and x equals b is equal to this. For all b greater than 1, then what is the value of f? So you need to find the function f. Somehow a rough figure I can say is, say this is x equals 1, and because b is greater than 1, this is x equals b. Somewhere here is your function f. You need to basically evaluate f when you are given that this area that you can see shaded region is given to you as root over b square plus 1 minus root 2. So what is given to you? You are given that from 1 to b, fx dx is equal to root over b square plus 1 minus root 2. When you differentiate both sides with respect to b, you are going to get f of b. Now f of 1 is what? F of 1 is 0? No? This particular thing is going to be what? This particular thing is going to be what? Now over here, integral fx dx from 1 to b, when you will be differentiating, you will be just left with f of b is equal to, differentiate over here also with respect to b, you have 1 by 2 root over b square plus 1 multiplied by 2b minus 0. This 2 gets cancelled, you have b upon root over b square plus 1. If f of b is b upon root over b square plus 1, f of x is x upon root over x square plus 1, f of x is x upon root over x square plus 1. So understand this concept that you are differentiating with respect to b, right? So this will be f of b, that is it, is equal to, differentiate this with respect to b, minus differentiation of constant is 0. So that's how you get this particular answer, because b is anything. B can be variable, and therefore you can be replacing b by x and getting your entire answer of the function f of x. Now fourth question says that if a curve passes through the point 1, 2, the very fact that the curve is passing through the point 1, 2 means what? So this fact means y is equal to a root x is being given, and the curve is passing through 1, 2, that means when x is 1, y is 2. When x is 1, y is 2. This is a root x plus bx. When x is 1, y is 2. X is 1, x is 1. This holds for this curve. Area bounded by this curve and line x equals 4 and x-axis and y-axis is 8 square units. That means integral 0 to 4 a root x plus bx dx is 8. Clear? From here you get 0 to 4 a 2 by 3 x to the power 3 by 2. That's what is the integration of root x. So this is going to be vanishing. This is from 0 to 4 plus b x square by 2, again from 0 to 4 is 8. So you have 2a by 3. This is, if you put 4, this will be 2 square. 2 square into 3 by 2 will be 2 cube, which is 8. Plus you have b by 2 into 16. This just gives you 8. And obviously 0 is going to leave you with no relevance. This gives you 16a by 3 plus 8b is 8. Eventually you get 16a plus 24b equals 24. This gives you 2a plus 3b equals 3. When you solve 1 and 2, what is it that you get? When you solve 1 and 2, you get a equals 3 and b equals minus 1. Clear? When you solve 1 and 2, you get a equals 3, b equals minus 1. You can see this is 2a plus 3b is 3, and this is 2a plus 2b is 4. 3b minus 2b is b, 3 minus 4 is minus 1. And when you put minus 1 anywhere, you get a equals 3. So b is minus 1, a is 3. Next question says, area enclosed between this curve and this curve in square units is what? So pretty simple, two curves are being given over here. We know how to plot it, right? Let's begin. We have learnt in quadratic equations how to actually get this parabola, which is y equals 2x minus x squared. You can see when you put x equals 0, you get y equals 0. Actually, this is a downward opening parabola like this, which is y equals 2x minus x squared, and y equals x obviously is this line. Clear? This is y equals x. You need to find this area. This is the area you need to find. What is this? For that you need this point. What is this point? When in place of y you put x, you get 2x minus x squared equals x. 2x minus x is x. X comes out, you're left with 1 minus x equals 0. X is 0 and 1. So 0 comma 0 is one point of intersection, and 1 comma 1 is one point of intersection. Your answer is integral 0 to 1. What is this? Y is 2x minus x square minus y equals x. So minus x. This is integral minus x squared plus x dx, and this is equal to minus x cube by 3 plus x squared by 2 from 0 to 1. This is minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. This is minus 2 plus 3 by 6, which is 1 by 6. So this is your answer. Easy enough question. Next one says the area enclosed by y square equals x and y equals mod x. Okay, let's try to analyze this question. Y square equals x. That means for positive and negative values of y, you are getting the same value of x. So this is how this is, y square equals x. And then you have y equals mod x. This is y equals mod x. What is this point? Again over here this line is, yes, y equals mod x, but this line is actually y equals x. For x non-negative, mod x is equal to x. So this is again x, and this is y square equals x. When you put in place of x, you put y, you get y square equals y, which is y square minus y is 0. Y minus 1 is 0. You get y equals 0 and y equals 1. You actually get these 2 points of intersections. And therefore, when you need to find this area, it is actually again from 0 to 1. This is root x, y is equal to root x minus y equals x. Because from 0 to 1 mod x is positive. So this dx. This becomes 2 by 3 x to the power 3 by 2 minus x square by 2 from 0 to 1. This gives you 2 by 3 minus 1 by 2, which gives you 4 minus 3 by 6, again 1 by 6. And this is this time your answer. Clear? Next question says that the area enclosed between these two curves is already given to you as 1 square unit. Find A. Okay. So two curves are given to me in this question. Y equals ax square and x equals ay square. Fine. This is y equals ax square and this is x equals ay square. Now, you need to find this, or not find this, actually this is given to you. But what is this? For that we need to interpret this point, which is the intersection point of these two curves. Now from here, y is equal to ax square. If I plug it in over here, I get x is equal to a y square, which is ax square square. So this gives you a cube x to the power 4. 1x gets cancelled. You are left with x cube. A cube is 1, which implies x is 1 by a, because this point you know is lying in the first quadrant. A has to be positive. X is 1 by a. When x is 1 by a, y is also 1 by a. You get 1 by a comma 1 by a. So what is given to you as 1 square unit is actually from 0 to 1 by a, from 0 to 1 by a, y equals x upon a with under root, because it is this curve, x upon a with the under root positive, minus this lower curve, which is y equals ax square dx. This is given to you as 1. Very easily you can evaluate this integral. You are going to get a square equals 1 by 3. But because it is already given that a is positive, therefore a comes out to be 1 by root 3, and that is what is your answer. Now after this, the next question says that let f be from this to this, okay. Let this be a continuous function such that fx is equals to f of 1 minus x. So this is given to you. For all x in the domain, let R1 be equal to minus 1 to 2 x fx dx and R2 be the area of the region bounded by y equals fx, x equals minus 1, x equals 2 and the x-axis. Then this is true. Among all these, what is true? Okay, so over here if I consider this particular integral, this is my R1 and R2 is actually the, what is R2? R1 is integral minus 1 to 2 x fx dx and R2 is integral minus 1 to 2 fx dx. If you consider R1, you know that integral a to b fx dx is equal to integral a plus b minus x fx dx. So over here, what I can say is, or basically what I am trying to say is, integral a to b fx dx is equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. This property we know, very important for definite integrals. So from here you are going to get minus 1 plus 2, which is 1 minus x. This is equal to 1 minus x f of 1 minus x dx. This becomes integral minus 1 to 2. F of 1 minus x is same as f of x minus integral minus 1 to 2 x into f of 1 minus x. F of 1 minus x is fx. This is equal to what? R1, and this is equal to what? R2. You are getting R1 is equal to R2 minus R1. Over here R1 is equal to R2 minus R1, that means twice of R1 is R2. if this is twice of R1 is R2, this is the relation which is going to be true when you consider this question. Over here, what basically I tried to explain you is that this particular thing will be interpreted as integral minus 1 to 2 f of 1 minus x dx. Now f of 1 minus x is same as fx minus integral minus 1 to 2 x into f of 1 minus x, which is again fx. And then I said that this is R2 and this is R1, which eventually gave you this, and you get your answer as twice of R1 is R2. Next question says that, let's see. Next question is, let the straight line x equals b divide the area enclosed by this curve y equals 0 and x equals 0 into two parts. If you see, when you put x equals 0, you get y equals 1. When you put x equals 1, you get y equals 0. You basically are going to see this is such a parabola. Okay, this is 1 minus x whole square. So there is some line x equals b. Fine. X equals b divides this area basically into two parts, R1 and R2. This is R1 and this is R2. This is 0, this is 1. So you are given what is R1. R1 is integral 0 to b. What is this curve? 1 minus x whole square dx. Or you can write it as 0 to b x minus 1 whole square. If this is how you are going to write it, you are going to get x minus 1 whole cube by 3 from 0 to b, which gives you what? This is b minus 1 whole cube by 3 minus 1 cube by 3, which is plus 1 by 3. And what is R2? R2 is from b to 1, again 1 minus x whole square dx. Right. So this again gives you can interpret it as like this. This integral will be, directly I am evaluating. So this will be 1 minus 1 0 minus b minus 1 cube by 3. It is given in the question that R1 minus R2 is 1 by 4, then b equals what? R1 minus R2 is 1 by 4. R1 is this. See, this is R1, which is b minus 1 cube by 3 plus 1 by 3 minus of minus. So this is fine. When you evaluate this, you get what? You get twice of b minus 1 cube by 3 plus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 4. Fine. 1 by 4 minus 1 by 3 gives you what? Minus 1 by 12. Then you get 1 by 4, 1 by 8. So this actually gives you minus 1 by 8 to be equal to b minus 1 cube by, that's it. I've taken 3 that side and 2 in the denominator already. So you have this, which is nothing but b minus 1 cube is minus 1 by 2 cube. So b minus 1 is minus 1 by 2. B is minus 1 by 2 plus 1, which means b is 1 by 2, and that is your answer. So pretty nice question. After that we have the area of the region enclosed by the curve y equals x, x equals c, y equals 1 by x, and the positive axis. So let's draw these curves. you have x equals E, this is x equals E, then you have y equals x, this is y equals x, and y equals 1 by x. Fine. You need to evaluate this complete area. So obviously this point we are going to first interpret and break this area into two parts, 1 and 2. This point is, this is x, intersection of y equals 1 by x and y equals x. So x is equal to 1 by x, x square is 1, x is plus minus 1, clearly this will be positive, answer is 1 comma 1. You get area is 0 to 1. What is this? X dx plus integral 1 to E. What is this? 1 by x dx. This is x square by 2 from 0 to 1 plus log x from 1 to E. This is 1 by 2, log E is 1, log E is 1 minus 0. So you get 1 by 2 plus 1, which is 3 by 2. And your answer for this question is 3 by 2. That is how you basically deal with this question. So practice all the questions very nicely. That's it from my side. Thank you.